Hey folks, welcome back. This is round 71. I've actually tried to cut down on the amount of time that I'm going to be spending on this episode because I had a lot of kind of military stuff to do with regards to just moving troops around and just kind of figuring out where everyone was. So I've spared you me doing that. It was not interesting at all. Literally just kind of went through and just tried to figure out where every unit was in relation to its OHQ. It took me ages as well, and I just thought, you know, I don't think you're going to find that very exciting at all, so I spared you that. Okay. There is 6 steps in the history. Just tribes of man kind of moving around here. Let's have a look at the vidcom. Political system change proposals. I've never seen this before, ever. Recycling facility was removed. Entering time of confidence. We've developed the Thunderbird, and we've discovered heavy aircraft 2 engine. We've researched laser rifles, and now we've got industrial robotization. This is a good thing to go for. And we've got heavy armor core, and we've discovered small NG arms optimization and aircraft ruggedness. And we found 2 anti-grav lifters. We've got a bunch of cards as well. Okay, let's have a look at the decisions to make. Militia learns from experience. I'm currently 2,000 credits per turn in debt, and I think this is because of the amount of stuff I'm building. I assume that that's what it is anyway. If you just look here, look, we are 2,000 credits. So I've got to be a little bit careful with money actually. Now, yeah, we're not getting very much enforced sales at the moment. It's work like zone salaries. Look, is the big one. It's 2,000 credits we're putting into this. Now there's an investment budget as well. We could lose 700 credits in investment budget. We don't need to keep pumping all this money in. I probably should go through this in the next few turns and start figuring out where we can drop that down. For example, Clyde is pretty well on the way now. It has a lot of assets, so we probably don't need to be putting so much. What are they actually doing at the moment? Let's have a look. Yeah, they're not building anything now. Look. So I think what we could do, for example, is just call this guy here, and then we just go, you know, just give them 1 credit or something stupid. So we're going to start saving money basically by going through and doing some of those. Let's have a look at the decisions anyway, because I want to get through this turn quite quick. Militia learns from experience. Yeah, I'm not paying them. Proposal to give voting rights to the workers. Okay, this is one that I've never seen this stuff. I don't think I've ever really gone far enough into the political stuff really to see this. This decision is going to piss everybody off. No matter what I do, it's going to look. I mean, mine is 53 with this guy. I think we should keep them allowing the vote. The problem is this commander of the Supreme Command Council does not like this decision. It's going to really annoy him, and he's really important. So we need to do something about him. Maybe we would give him the Medal of Merit. So let's just go to directors, because he's really unhappy now. He's already had the Medal of Merit, right? This was State Disc. Ingmar Black Dark. Yeah, it's a really, really low percentage chance for it to work, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, so what it's saying is that, you know, we'll improve relation with leader by 5d20 points modified by egoism. We could give him happy family. And I've not got the fate points to play it. We could just play. I think that's going to be the one, because he's really low and we need to get him up. So let's figure out what to find a negative one we can play. Radiation leak is random zone gets 4d. Yeah, let's just do that one. Bright Horn. Okay, whatever. So let's just go and play that card now. It's a good card, this is. Very, very good card. It takes a while to start really kicking in. Oh, we never knew about his family, did we? Okay. Look at this. Pheromone detector device. Let's use this on our foreign affairs guy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's have a look at him now. Because he was... Let's just have a look at what... Just remind myself what it does. Plus 20 charisma. So, yeah, he's actually getting a charisma bonus now. Yeah, so... Look, his intimidate rating's gone right up. And we actually got a little... We actually got plus 5 there anyway. So, yeah, I think we got a little bit of level just from playing that card last turn. We need to start playing the... any intimidate cards we've got. Provocation, there we go. So we want to keep playing a provocation on Cael here. We've got a better chance of doing it now. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Phoenix Legion was offended by provocation. What we also need to do is we also now need to drop down our level with them with regards to diplomatic level. So I'm going to start reducing our... Yeah, we've gone down to 100. Look, we actually failed at that one last time. So we've actually gone down to 100. What I'll do next turn is I'll kick out all his staff, basically, all his diplomats. Okay, let's have a look at this aircraft that I created last turn. It was a fighter Thunderbird. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, so it's all right. The weapon's poor though, so it's not got very good attack. Now this was just a light aircraft that I came up with. So I think what we're going to do this turn is we're actually... I really want to get the heavy combat armor. I think is going to be the next one to get. Guided RPG is good though as well. But let's get the heavy combat armor out. Once I've got that, I'm kind of catching up with Cael a little bit. Now, guaranteed that as soon as I get the heavy combat armor, he's going to fight. He's going to go up to something else. But we've just got to do it, right? Beam guns, light plasma rifles will be the next one he'd have to go to. I think this is your plasma infantry. But yeah, we've caught up. Now is the time to basically attack him because we've got the industry. I think we've got the industry to take him on. He's actually starting to make a lot of formations now, as you saw last turn. But he's behind me, and I need to keep on top of this. Okay. My other option is that we just keep developing, and I just lower our levels with him to the point where I can attack at my leisure, and then we start working on aircraft, and I hit him heavily with aircraft because I'm starting to get my head around how to use aircraft in this game. Now I don't see him using very much. In fact, I don't think he's got anything. He's got one fighter squadron. All right, he's starting to get fighters up now. I wonder where they are. Where is his air base? There's one here. Look. Not there. Phoenix Command? No. Let's see if we can figure out where this fighter is that we can see. I want to see his model. Bum, 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 bum. Where have we got it? Cael, tell me. Don't see it. Now he's got to have a decent range on his fighters as well. That's his nearest airbase. It's another mistake he's made. Unless he's got amazing air technology, and he's hoping his fighters are going to fly all the way over here, which is possible. I mean, I've got kind of fighters of that length, but I want an airbase close so I can really strike into him, because I could destroy this airbase, you see, quite quick once we start going. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if you can get rockets to fire that far, missiles, sorry, but I reckon we might be able to. We could just basically start with a missile salvo and just try and destroy his airbase. At which point, unless he's got something to deal with aircraft, he's in big trouble. So that's part of my plan, I think, was going to be to build an air force. Okay. Have we got a heavy helicopter? Yes, we do. We've got pretty much everything, haven't we? We've got a rocket launcher. I don't think I've researched missiles yet. No, I haven't. So we've got missiles. That's one thing we can go for. I want the laser. I want the heavy combat armor first, just to catch up with Cael here. Also, got to be a little bit careful about rolling out laser rifles right across, right? Because for a start, you don't need them on all your troops. Secondly, they are really, really heavy on energy. You need a big energy. You need a lot of energy, basically. Okay, so we've actually got a railroad up here now. Whether this is actually operating or not will depend on whether we've got the... Oops. Whether we've got the railhead up. Yes, the railhead's up there. So we have actually got a decent amount of logistics going down this way. We need to increase this right across my empire now. Now we put a truck station here. Let's get a oh no, that's not right. Not sealed road. We want rail. And rail's going to go up here and it's going to go up to Reichenau. And Reichenau... yeah, at the moment doesn't... Yeah, we what we need here probably is just going to be a railhead for the time being. But then potentially just switch it out for... Like, railheads are quick to get up. So let's just get a railhead to start off with. At least our rail network's working that far, right? And then we can use trucks for the rest of it if they need to. So, also we want... Yeah, have we got railhead here? No, we've actually got a rail station going up here. Did I mean to do that? I don't know if I did. Got a rail station going up in VMart. I mean, that's fine. No problemo. Let's get some workers up here, man, because these guys are... Send 2,000 colonists. Oh, I'm going to need more than that. Let's just send a lot. Yeah, VMart obviously needs more people. Now, we can actually upgrade that. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted to increase the city size. I'm pretty sure I can do that now. It might be next turn that I'll have to do that. Workers... Hang on. Get the workers' salary up. We want people to be happy here. Okay, I'll come back to model design. Operationalization. Motorized MG infantry armies, decent. Like, these are all kind of much of a muchness now. I don't really need any of these, to be honest. I've got the basics. I do like to play with them. Light armor infantry. Yeah, these, like I say, these are all kind of, you know... You really need these? Maybe not. But I think, you know, for people who like specific formation types, they are really, really cool. I mean, I like using stuff like assault infantry armor. These guys are tanks, infantry army, but with tanks, basically, added. Motorized MG infantry. Mechanized stuff's probably our best bet to start off with. Now, an armored assault army. What is that one? I wonder if there's a way of figuring this out. Where we go? Staff Council? No, that's not it. Trying to remember. Is it in the overviews? Yes, it will be in the overviews. Formation types. There we are. So, now this just tells us the ones we've got. Okay, so assault infantry is... Yeah, infantry with some light armor attached, right? Then we got the light armor infantry, armored infantry army. This one is okay. Armored infantry division. Let's just go back to the brigade level so we can just see this in the smaller level. So 50 armor, 20 motorized troops, and then 200 infantry. So again, this is an infantry army with some armor. Okay, armored assault army. What's that one then? Well, this is. Let's go back to the brigade level. 50 armor, so this is, you know, assault guns or medium tanks. 20 motorized transports, 100 infantry, and then artillery on top. That's really, really cool, right? This has kind of got everything. I'm assuming that the motorized transport is going to be pulling the artillery too. Is that right? Let's have a look. We've got 100 infantry, 10 motorized transport, 20 armor. This is for the HQ unit. So yeah, it looks like the 10 artillery have got their own motorized transport. That's actually pretty cool. Armored assault brigade. That's really cool. Armored grenadiers is armor, motorized transport again. Then we've got infantry. Then we've got a load of artillery, machine guns, and RPGs. Holy cow! Do you know what? I don't often go into these to actually look through what's all in them. This has got a little bit of everything, look. Defense, it's got RPGs. You know, it's got machine gun RPGs, the artillery for attack, and it's got the armor. and motorized infantry for defense and just for padding out numbers. That's going to be expensive, I expect, to get one of those up. But oh boy, pretty good. Let's go for one of them, yeah? Why not? Why not indeed? Armored Grenadier Army. It's expensive, but we'll get it. Okay. Minor worker strike in Riggins. Let's just go with democracy here. Major worker strike in Border Fort.
We'll go.
Okay. Now, we've got a commander to put into the 18th Machine Gun Infantry. We haven't got a commander there. Oh, we can't go with the Merc. Yeah, oh, start thinking about this. Oh, emergency tax, that's a nice card. I might get that in on a high peak just so we can get some money in.
Aye, aye, sir.
3,000 tax. Loyalty drop 25. I don't mind the loyalty going down like that. Okay, back to where we were. Commander, right, we can't do that because we're just going to have to postpone that. We don't have a commander available. Honestly not sure what to put up here at the moment. Have we got Gauss rifles on these guys? No, we don't. We've only got auto rifles. No, I think I'm going to go with the charge Gauss. Yeah, look, by the way, there's no reason at all to have normal Gauss rifles once you've got charge Gauss. I kind of don't like this. There seems, I don't know, like, I don't like redundant text in games. Now, obviously, there is redundant stuff in real life, right? But it might be nice if there was, like, let's say that this cost less industrial points than the charge Gauss, so there's kind of a reason why you might want to pick that one over this one. As it is, unless there's something I'm missing, I don't see any reason why you would pick this over this now. This has just become obsolete. And honestly, in a normal speed game, you're going to get charge Gauss rifles maybe 10 turns after this one. So it's just this is just something that's kind of interesting. But I'm not trying to, I've got to be careful trying to pick holes in a game when I'm not a game designer really. I say really, I have done a little bit of basic level game design actually now. Been learning it myself, but I'm not a game designer really, and so I feel like slightly cheeky even poking any holes in this game because it's such a well-designed game. With its flaws, obviously, but it is a well-designed game. However, there's just certain little things that niggle like this. Like, this is the sort of thing that you could probably fix with a mod, Just like, okay, maybe this one uses less ammo, or I don't know, just something like that. Maybe it uses just a few more industrial points. Just to distinguish those and make it so that the Gauss rifle might have some niche use. Anyway, I'm rabbiting on. Let's just go for the charge Gauss. We'll keep them with the padded envirosuit. I like motorbikes. They are really, really, really good. They remain useful right through to the end of the game. Well, at least as far as I've ever got into a game. Alright, I'm not going to do much more here. I can't really afford to build much more. I probably, once I've turned the camera off, I am going to go through and just make sure. But look, we've got a whole bunch of stuff all coming out. Next turn, much of it is going to be done, providing I don't spend too much cash. What I will do is probably get up another formation. So let's go for an OHQ. I might wait till next turn and get up a mechanised infantry brigade. Hang on, mechanised heavy machine gun infantry. Have we got a normal mechanised infantry? No, that's quite interesting. We really need to get a mechanised brigade up, actually, because that's not good. Yeah, I've actually gone for quite an expensive one. Perhaps what we need to do is put a little bit more into the discovery in Staff Council. Oh yeah, we're only 20%, look. Let's call this guy. We'll get some priorities, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get postures and custom formation types down a little bit, and then I'm going to get discover kind of high as well.
Yes, sir.
So we try and get some of the more useful ones out. Yeah, I mean, other than playing kind of messing around with stratagem cards and stuff. Oh, I do need to get meritocracy up. Maybe a little bit of scrap card Yeah, scrap card roulette might be good. Don't think I've got anything I can really... Like, for example, we can just scrap a bunch of these, look. Need all these cards here. I'll keep the spies. So, for those of you who don't know, you can scrap these basically, and then you know, the ones that you don't really need, then you can get just a few points, these scrap points, and then once you've got enough, you can create a card with them. For example, I don't need that. Okay, and then I think depending on, I'm not sure, but you seem to get a different card depending on which thing you're in when you do it. I'm not certain if that's true, but really what we want is these zones, because we want something we can put down in the zone, right? Submissive attacker 2. Why would you want to be a submissive attacker? Good lord. Good lord. What does that mean even? What does the submissive... Right, let's get her in anyway, because we need a leader. Madison Darling. Oh, this is a guy, is it? Looks like a woman. Let's go and have a look at this leader just quick, and we'll see what we've got. See if scrap card roulette gave us good. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to find reserve pool. No, it's a female. It said he, but yeah, there's obviously a... Okay, 71 years old. It's not going to last long. Wow, look at this. Really high covert ops rating. Not bad at OHQ. Well, yeah, this is a covert ops person. Yeah, she's a scout. She'll do, basically. Why is she submissive though? I wonder what that means. Bribery. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know why that would be submissive. It's got, I mean, look, for capability too, she's actually quite good. Very, very old though. She's not going to last long. Let's get her in as that OHQ. Oh, we'll get the opportunity to do it next turn. I've actually cancelled that now. Alright folks, yeah, I'm going to leave it here anyway, because otherwise this episode is going to go on for a long time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find anywhere that really needs like bureaucratic offices and that kind of stuff, and just see, you know, I mean, I can probably do it on camera now quickly. Let's just have a look, just go through each one to see what we're building. So for example, Brighthorn, we've got nothing going up, so we can go to Brighthorn here. Remember which one it is? There we go. Barracks 1, bureaucratic office. It's got a hive sieve. Construct. Now we want to make sure whatever we're building is not going to be costing too much metal or anything, so... Oh, we could put a soil demetallization up. That might be a good idea. Just decentralize things a little bit. 4 rounds though. Yeah, let's do it. It's going to, we're going to be ramping up the amount of money that we're going to be spending. But let's get that one up. That's going to be a good idea to get up there. We need to decentralize our industry a little bit more, because if High Peak does get taken out, then it could be in trouble. Mind you, if High Peak gets taken out, chances are it's going to be game over anyway. Junacron has finished this turn building stuff, so let's just have a... Hang on, if you go in here, by the way, you should be able to click on these. I'm sure there's a button that takes you there. No. Alright, okay. Unicron. Is that this one? Yeah, here we are. So, Unicron, what do we need? Bureaucratic offices 3 would be good. Logistics wise, maybe we get another truck station up. So we've got more truck points. So that's going to help things. Oh yeah, every turn, by the way, we want to be getting more ammo. I'm just going to build 1,000 ammo every turn. We're actually using bits and pieces because we're recruiting troops as well. Did I end up actually building a formation? No, I didn't, did I? Let's do that. Sorry guys, I got a bit carried away here. Get another machine gun infantry brigade, and we'll hopefully get a leader for those next turn. Okay, so yeah, that was important that we do. I'm not going to build anything else this turn now. I'm just going to roll the turn. So anyway, guys, I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.